This next reading is on renowned medium Tyler Henry. I found some really fascinating things, but they all make sense based on what he does as a medium, contacting those who have crossed over. I want to spend more of my readings on people that are here as bright lights to help us, and Tyler Henry has definitely been giving messages of hope and comfort for those who have crossed over. If you're new to my channel, I'm Kimberly Sherry, International Frequency Alchemist, helping rebellious truth seekers live in their highest light quotient so we can all live long and prosper. If you're into that, like and follow. There's a link in the bio for more info, and be sure that the handle above matches the URL that you're on, always with an 8, no dots. This reading was inspired after I watched his Netflix series on life after death. So Tyler is a very bright light with a big open heart, 100% grounded, not in his ego. With an infinite number of rings, he's definitely an earth angel. These readings are taking a toll on his body. He's such a powerful empath that he feels everything. He does have weak lungs, and I noticed that this is also connected to some unresolved past lives. There's about 10 unresolved lifetimes where he either died from pneumonia or from drowning. Because he does feel everything as such an empath, that he keeps his emotions, all of them, at 50%. That includes fear, terror, anger, rage, fury, sadness, grief, even joy and pleasure. But keeping these emotions at 50% with an infinite number of rings has got to be a pretty intense life. And this is why he spends a lot of time in isolation. Being that he works with so many dead people, to me it's not surprising that he's actually channeling 15 always. I don't know if he knows this or not, if he just thinks that these might be people that are coming through, but there are actually 15 people, dead people, that are trying to work their karma out through him. And these can, and in my opinion, should be removed and help to ascend. A few interesting things about his mom. They have such a beautiful connection where they've actually spent about 60 lifetimes together, and none of those are unresolved. So they've spent many lifetimes together as either friends or siblings or in this mother-son relationship, but not ever as lovers, and only once being married. So that's why there's none of weird energy between them, no weird sexual energy or anything like that. They're just very loving, beautiful relationship. Because of this Netflix series, I was very curious about Stella, her mom, who was murderous and very, very abusive. Tyler's mom has mentioned that she's never going to let Stella affect her anymore, but the way that she's doing that is by disconnecting from her feelings. Her mom, even though she has crossed over, Stella is still courting and controlling her crown, her heart, and her root chakra with tons of fury. And so this kicks her out of her body because it's just too uncomfortable. But Stella is still ruling her life, and this can be changed. This influence can be removed. Tyler's mom does have 50 unresolved lifetimes with her mother, Stella. These can, and I believe, should be cleared if she wants to not be so bogged down with all of this fury in her space, and her mother only had 3 with her. One last interesting thing is that Tyler has no unresolved past lives as a healer where he was killed for stepping into his magic, his alchemy, his medicine, etc., which is why it seems fairly easy for him to step into this line of work. But it is hard on his body. If you'd like your own reading, you can contact support@kimberlysherry.com and request the link. It is the first step in working with me, and it's really not just to satisfy your curiosity.